How's it going, everybody? JSR Music here. Welcome back to another episode of Album of the Week. I know it's Tuesday, usually goes up on Wednesday, but I might not have time tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing it today. I apologize in advance. I just got over some head cold I think I had yesterday, so if I sound a little off, that's why. But this week's Album of the Week goes to what I think would have been a very overlooked album of 2018. Goes to Like a Storm's, I believe, third or second studio album, Catacombs. Catacombs was released June 22nd, I believe, of 2018. Has 11 tracks, starting with The Devil Inside, Out of Control, Catacombs, Complicated, Solitary, The Bitterness, Until the Day I Die, Hole in My Heart, Bullet in the Head, These Are the Bridges You Burned Down, and Pure Evil. Pure Evil was released the year after Awaken the Fire from 2015. So in 2016, the single Pure Evil was released, and honestly, it's still one of the strongest tracks they've ever released. As mentioned before, has 11 tracks. I just listed them off, and this specific copy of Catacombs is the signed copy by the band members and of the 940 out of 1,000. So I got one of the last few ones available from a gift from a friend. This being said, as mentioned in the previous clip, Catacombs is and like a Storm themselves, they're a very overlooked band. They're a very, very talented group, and they deserve more time in the spotlight, I guess, if that makes any sense. Overall, with this album, it's very good, start to finish, except for one or two tracks. To be specific, which track it would have been for me that I tend to skip a lot would be track 6, The Bitterness. With this track, it is one that I can't really get into. It's a solid track. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's a very, very interesting track. It's the way it starts is kind of very quieted, if it's even a word, very calm or very muted guitar riff, and Chris, I believe the lead vocalist, his vocals come in place and show me how to way to exist without the bitterness, I believe. And it kind of hits me wrong. I don't know. But overall, with this track, it's really the only one I don't like. But all in all, from the start with track 1, The Devil Inside, all the way through track 11, Pure Evil, all of them are just absolutely great. Minus that one track. Especially the song, Until the Day I Die is a very, very good one. As I keep mentioning, probably my favorite track off this album would be Pure Evil. It's a almost 7-minute masterpiece. It's just like the drums on it are phenomenal. The lyrics and the vocals and the screams are absolutely top notch and some of the best work they've ever done. When I first got into Like a Storm, I wasn't a fan of Awaken the Fire that much until I listened to it again and again, and I really got into it. This album, I'd say, is a very, very good, I guess, follow-up album to Awaken the Fire. And in many ways, I do believe, I know I tend to say this sometimes in my album reviews or my albums of the week. I believe Catacombs is a concept album which is telling a story. And honestly, those are some of my favorite albums of all time. And honestly, I really, really do enjoy how an artist really expresses themselves through their work, which to me makes it even more enjoyable. I did forget to mention this before. Another track I do like and sometimes don't like would be Complicated, due to the fact that it's not the strongest track on the album. But overall, I would give this album an 8 out of 10. I know I keep saying this in most of my album of the week things. In the future, I do intend to do a review of that album to go more in depth of why I give it this rank of 8 out of 10. Just aside from those two tracks, really is the only ones I don't thoroughly enjoy. But overall, it's a very, very good, solid album. A very good follow album to Awaken the Fire from 2015. And honestly, I cannot wait for the next release from Like a Storm. As always, guys, I'm JSR Music. Drop a like if you want to down below and a comment. Let me know what you think about this album, and keep rocking.